Hello, I'm Kai. The scene opens in a nondescript office building. The clock on the wall clicks close to 5 p.m. With a Christmas tree displayed on the background, it's clear that a holiday break is right around the corner. A man kills time by throwing a ball back and forth, chatting about nothing important. Suddenly, the building shakes. A flash of light erupts, and three older men appear in the room, standing in front of the water cooler and the copy machine. Dramatically, the older man in the center of the group says, "We are you from the future. We have come back to deliver a grave warning about the dangers of climate change." But before he can continue his sentence, his younger counterpart interrupts. "First of all, hello. It's nice to meet you too." Laughing, he and his friends ask a rain of questions. How are our lives? Are we rich? The older man answers, saddened, noting that they are actually in a lot of debt. Okay. One of the younger guys responds, "But family life is good. We're all married, right?" Again, the answers fail to produce optimism. No, the leader reports. "I went through a really bad divorce. But if we can act now, we can avoid total human extinction." Looking deflated, one of the young guys cuts him off and says, I don't care." "If you're what I'm looking towards," the younger man says, "I don't want any part of it." Now, this scene was inspired by the book Your Future Self, written by Hal Hershfield. This conversation poses a very interesting question. If you were able to sit down with your future self, what would you say? And what would happen as a result? Will you ask you to give you advice based on your experience? Or will you ask you about the challenges and obstacles that you've overcome and how you did it? Or perhaps he asks you how you've changed over the years. What will you say? What will you ask yourself? And what will you do? I placed a big mirror in front of me, looking to have a conversation with my future self. And as I sat across from my future self, a flood of emotions and thoughts surged through me. It was the embodiment of experiences, decisions, and growth that were yet to come. Our meeting was a profound moment that left me with important insights and lessons that I couldn't wait to share with others. The first thing I noticed was that I was older. I had lost a lot of hair and had wrinkles in my face. I had continued with my exercises, but age does what it does. "Did you finally find home?" was one of the questions. "Well, yes and no," my future self answered. "What do you mean, yes and no?" "What I mean is that at first, you didn't find a home as you wanted. You got so disillusioned that you stopped searching. The good thing is that when you stop pushing to find a home, was when you found it." "That's great. What else should I know?" "You should know that the exercise that you're doing right now about connecting with me is what triggers the change in you and that you want to make. You realize that whether you do or you don't, the end is the same. So you started relaxing more and building great things in your life. So, should I stay the course?" "Yes, stay the course." Obviously, the conversation I had with my future self helped me a lot. Before, it was difficult for me to connect with my future self. That's why I procrastinated and I thought I'd live forever. It was very difficult for me to finish projects and I had started and to see the flavor in life. My perspective of life changed. When I had lost all my interest in most things, I gained a new understanding about life that propelled me to be more and be better for me. Meeting my future self reminded me that change is inevitable and often beneficial. I learned that embracing change, even when it's uncomfortable, is essential for personal growth and adaptation to new circumstances. My future self stressed the importance of focusing on what's in front of me and remembering who you want to be in the future. Hearing about the challenges my future self had overcome reinforced the value of resilience. You're going to have setbacks and failures, but you'll understand that that's just momentarily and that you're going to get out of that with pretty much okay, he mentioned. One of the most important revelations was the emphasis on relationships. My future self highlighted that maintaining connections with loved ones and building new relationships greatly enriched my life experience. Future me shared stories of bold decisions that paid off. While not every risk led to success, the willingness to remember that there's no box to think out of led to unexpected opportunities and personal development. Curiosity remained a driving force in my future self's life. Every new interest, skill, or idea sparked a sense of adventure that kept life vibrant and engaging. My future self emphasized on the importance of staying alert and focused on every part of life, that neglecting any aspect could lead to dissatisfaction and burnout. Learning to be kinder to myself was an ongoing journey. My future self recognized that self compassion nurtured resilience and a healthier self image. Future me talked about the power of mindset in shaping experiences. Negative thinking is as important as positive thinking, he said. Knowing that is important if you want to live a more relaxed life. Engaging in activities I was passionate about wasn't a luxury, it was a necessity. My future self has found that these activities brought me more joy than I could imagine. Meeting my future self was a reminder that life is a journey filled with opportunities for growth, learning, and connection. The insights gained from this extraordinary encounter have reshaped my approach to life, inspiring me to embrace change, nurture relationships, and pursue my passions with enthusiasm. As I continue along my path, I carry the lessons I learned from my future self as guiding lights towards a fulfilling, purposeful life and existence. Now, I'm gonna invite you to do this exercise. You can sit down with future you can place a mirror in front of you if you so want, or just sit down and write down a conversation with the future you. You can ask him or her questions, write them down. Understand that future you is telling you something important, and see how you need to change your life now to be more like your future self. I'm thinking of making a video about fear. What do you think? Write down below if you want me to make a video about fear, or if you have any different topic that you want me to talk about. Now we're gonna continue until the lambs become lions. I shall see you on the next one.